Hello bachcho, the question is identify the human developmental stage shown as well as the related right place of its occurrence in a normal pregnant woman and select the right option for the two together. So here a diagram is shown. So this diagram is the human developmental stage. So we have to identify this and we also have to choose the site of its occurrence. So the stage given here is known as the blastocyst, as it is like a cyst, and in this you can see that the cells are arranged in two groups. The outer layer of cells is known as trophoblast. Tropho means nourishment, as these form placenta for the nourishment of embryo, trophoblast or the trophoectoderm. While there is a group of cells at one corner, and this group of cells are known as ICM, or we can say inner cell mass or the embryonic cells, as these give rise to embryonic proper. Embryo proper means all the organs and tissues are formed by this group of cells, while trophoblast, it helps in formation of placenta and it also helps in formation of extra embryonic layers. So this structure is known as blastocyst and it occurs in the uterus, and it is the stage in human beings where implantation occurs. So implantation is basically the attachment of embryo with the endometrium. So this occurs in human beings at this stage, which is known as blastocyst. So this is uterus. This is the upper region of uterus, and here these are the fallopian tubes. So the implantation or attachment of blastocyst with the endometrium, this one is the endometrium. So here the attachment occurs, and the attachment occurs in such a way that the embryonic cell mass occurs where at the point of attachment, means this end is towards the endometrium. So this attachment of blastocyst with the embryo is known as implantation. So the right answer of this question is blastocyst and uterine wall, because this is the endometrium, which is the innermost lining of uterus. So the right answer is option C. If we look at other three options as well, so these are the late morula. So morula, what happens that the fertilization occurs in the fallopian tube at the junction of ampulla and isthmus. So I have shown there here the fallopian tube and the uterus. So what happens, from the ovary one egg is released, and this egg by the peristalsis movement and by the cilia present in the fallopian tube, it moves towards the ampulla and isthmus junction, where it meets with the sperm, and it leads to formation of a single celled structure which is known as zygote. And this zygote now undergoes cleavage. Cleavage means rapid mitotic division, and it leads to formation of two cells, and these two cells are known as blastomeres. So this is two celled stage. So the first division, it occurs after 30 hours of fertilization. Now this two celled stage, now it further divides and it leads to formation of four celled stage, and this cleavage occurs after 40 hours of fertilization. And after the 3 days, this embryo is now known as morula, which is characterized by 8 to 16 cell stage, and it is mulberry like, as these cells are arranged like a a solid mass of cells. So there will be a solid mass of cells at the end of 4th day when the embryo has reached to the or in the uterus. Now this stage is known as morula. So morula doesn't occur in the middle part of fallopian tube, rather it is in the uterus. So this one is incorrect. And the blastula, this blastocyst is also known as blastula, but this blastula or blastocyst, it occurs after the morula stage and it occurs in the uterus, and this is the stage where implantation occurs. So blastula doesn't occur in the fallopian tube, rather it is formed in the uterus. Now 8-celled morula, So morula is 8 to 16 celled. Okay. Then starting point of fallopian tube. Starting point of fallopian tube is the infundibulum. Yahan pe there is no fertilization. So this one is also incorrect. So the right answer of this question is option C. I hope this explanation is very clear. All the best.